Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into something pretty unique and interesting, the 2025 Bajaj Maximum 25-seater auto rickshaw. Yes, you heard that right. A 25-seater rickshaw. It's not your usual three-wheeled ride. This one is much bigger, much more powerful, and designed with a different kind of purpose in mind. Whether you're into utility vehicles, public transport solutions, or just love checking out innovations from around the world, this is something you'll want to hear about. Let's start by taking a look at the exterior. The 2025 Bajaj Maximum is built to be big and bold. It has a long and tall frame, clearly made for capacity. The first thing you'll notice is how much it resembles a minibus more than a traditional rickshaw. It still keeps the three-wheeled configuration, but the scale is much larger. The front end is aerodynamic with a sharper, modernized headlamp unit and an updated grille that gives it a futuristic vibe. The side panels are clean with solid build lines, and you'll see the long row of windows, a clear indicator of the seating capacity inside. Bajaj has definitely modernized the design, but it still retains that rugged, functional look typical of their commercial vehicles. In terms of lighting, you've got LED headlights and taillights, which is a welcome upgrade. It adds a nice touch of modernity and helps with visibility in lower light conditions. The turn indicators are placed smartly and the visibility from the driver's seat is excellent. Ground clearance is higher than a regular rickshaw, allowing it to deal with tough or uneven roads. It's clearly made with developing areas in mind, but that doesn't mean it's not impressive in an urban setting. Now, let's step inside. The interior is where things really start to get surprising. For a vehicle that's meant to transport up to 25 passengers, you'd expect it to feel cramped, but honestly, it doesn't. The layout is thoughtful. There are two long rows of bench seats facing each other, plus a few forward-facing seats toward the front. Bajaj has made good use of space with a tall ceiling, so even taller passengers can stand up straight while getting in and out. Ventilation has also been considered, with several fans installed along the ceiling and large sliding windows on both sides for airflow. The driver's cabin is separated from the passenger space with a transparent divider for safety and privacy. The dashboard has received a tech upgrade. You've got a digital instrument cluster, standard speedometer, fuel gauge, and now a small infotainment display that supports Bluetooth connectivity. There's a charging port for phones, which is a nice touch, especially for drivers who are out all day. The steering is simple and functional, and everything from the controls to the gear shift is within comfortable reach. Bajaj has also improved the seating materials. They're now more durable, easier to clean, and offer a bit of cushioning to reduce fatigue over long rides. Now, let's talk about performance. This is not your average rickshaw. Under the hood, or more accurately, in the rear section, the 2025 Bajaj Maximum is powered by a 600cc liquid-cooled engine, designed specifically for carrying heavy loads and multiple passengers. It produces enough torque to comfortably pull 25 people even in tough conditions like steep roads or stop-and-go traffic. There's also a CNG and electric variant available, depending on the region. The electric version is expected to offer a range of around 130 to 150 kilometers on a full charge, with regenerative braking and fast charging capabilities. On the road, it feels stable, a big win for a vehicle with three wheels and this much weight. Bajaj has improved the suspension setup with hydraulic shocks and reinforced leaf springs in the rear, which really helps with passenger comfort. Braking is responsive with disc brakes up front and drum brakes at the rear. It's not exactly a high-speed machine, topping out at around 50 to 60 kilometers per hour, but for what it's built for, urban and semi-urban public transport, that's more than enough. Fuel economy is another strong point. The petrol version gives around 20 to 25 kilometers per liter, while the CNG version is much more efficient, going up to 35 kilometers per kilogram. For fleet owners and transport operators, that's a big deal. It means lower running costs and higher profits. Finally, let's talk price. The base model of the Bajaj Maximum 25-seater starts at around $6,500 USD when converted from Indian rupees. The electric version goes a bit higher, reaching up to $8,500 depending on battery specs and features. That's incredibly affordable for a high-capacity people mover, and it's why this vehicle is becoming so popular across South Asia and parts of Africa and the Middle East. It's also being looked at by city planners as a possible low-cost public transport solution in emerging areas. So, to wrap this up, the 2025 Bajaj Maximum 25-seater is a practical, innovative upgrade to traditional auto rickshaws. It's got modern looks, a functional interior, improved performance, and a price that makes it accessible to the masses. It may not be flashy, but it's doing important work, moving people safely, efficiently, and affordably. If you found this review helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more global vehicle content, and hit that bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Got questions or want to see a comparison with other vehicles in its class? Drop a comment below, I read every single one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.